Question 16. Look at the inequality below. Which of these does not make the inequality true? So which answer will not really be right or make this inequality true? So got some space for us. We have 7 minus 1/3 x. That'll be a little tricky. And it is greater than or equal to the number 5, positive 5. So draw my line. We can start with our problem solving process here. First step is going to be to look at the constant that's by itself away from the variable, and it's a positive 7. So my first step is going to be to subtract 7. I think we did the same thing in question 15 here. It'll cancel there, and you have negative 1/3 x. And I'm going to go ahead and keep my greater than equal sign. 5 minus 7 actually gets you a negative 2. And maybe I'll write that in red because that's kind of our negative number there. Negative 2. I have 5. I take away more than I have. I get to negative 2. Okay. Now my next step, that's my one step. Now I need to do something with this negative 1/3 here. It is showing multiplying. So I'm going to have to do the opposite. I'm going to have to divide 2, or both sides, I guess, essentially. Both sides are going to be divided by a negative 1/3. Now it'll cancel out there to give me x. But when I come over here, I'm going to have to divide by negative 1/3. One thing I'm going to remember is my inequality sign is going to reverse because I'm dividing by a negative. Negative sign's here, and I'm going to come in and reverse the sign. So now we can do our division. Negative 2 divided by a negative 1/3. I know a negative divided by a negative is going to get me a positive answer. So I might as well just do 2, like 2 over 1, get a little bit more space, divided by 1/3. I know my answer is going to be positive. When you divide fractions, we're going to work with the keep, change, flip. So that means this will stay as 2 over 1 times 3 over 1. Here, I flipped it, I reversed it, I found the reciprocal. Well, I'm going to get 6. 2 times 3 is 6 over 1, which equals 6. So the answer is x is less than equal to 6. Now, when you look at your answer choices, it says which of these does not make the inequality true. So which answer choice does not? Again, I had x is less than equal to 6. X is less than equal to 6. So which one will work out? Could x be 6? Well, yes, it could be on F. So that will make it work out. So F wouldn't be good because 6 will actually work there. It could be less than equal to. 12 over 5, well, if you just simplify that down, that's the same as basically 2 2/5. 5 goes into 12 2 times. You have 2 left over. So 2 2/5 is like 2.4. And x is less. 2.4 is less than 6. So G won't work. H is just like 25 cents, 25 hundredths. And 25 hundredths is less. So it probably has to be J. And I'll show you why J works. J is an improper fraction, 13 halves. 13 halves means how many times does 2 go into 13? Well, it goes in 6, but then you have 1 remainder with your 2, so it's actually 6.5. So if I put 6.5 here, 6.5 is not less than or equal to 6. So J is the best answer for number 16.